I'm going to be doing the minimalism game again. I played the minimalism game in January of 2017 and I got rid of a load of stuff, and I say got rid of, it's in my spare room. They tell you not to do that and I did that, but I got rid of loads of stuff and my life was so much better because I just had so much stuff that my room was in a constant mess. I had every intention of like selling stuff, make a bit of extra money. It didn't really happen and it's kind of just been sat in my spare room. And then I've used that spare room as like, oh, I can't really clear out stuff because there's so much stuff I haven't sold yet. It didn't occur to me just to stop buying stuff, but there we go. There's a couple of guys known as the Minimalists. This is one of their books. I need to read it again, evidently, but it was a really good book, and the minimalism game is basically on the first, get rid of one thing, on the second, get rid of two things. I do that in reverse, but at the end of the challenge you'll have got rid of like 500 things. The idea is that you get them out of the house and they're gone. I am now confident doing this because I've had the stuff in my spare room for 2 years and I haven't needed any of it. I think maybe 1 or 2 things I needed to go in there for, but I could have very easily rebought the item very cheaply. So what I'm going to do is, after I've got my amount of things, and it'll be in a bag, maybe 2 bags, maybe a box, who knows, I'm then going to also take a bag out of the spare room and I'm going to go straight to the charity shops and get rid of this year's clear out, like day clear out, and 2 years ago day clear out, if that makes sense. To start off with, let's have a look at my mess. This is really embarrassing. I don't entirely know why I'm showing you, but here we go. Got stuff. To be fair, a lot of that's just rubbish where I eat in bed. There's my bed. Here is my floor, a state of that. It's supposed to be my sacred space, just holding stuff. There's a bag of stuff that I'm already getting rid of. Laundry, don't even know. Stuff, more stuff. Like, this is just, lots of this is just crap. And then my spare room. This is a mountain of crap. Start day 1. 31 things from my general desk area. So I've got a bag for stuff, recycling, and a bin. Wish me luck. That's it for so many clients. I have collected so many key rings, but there are actually only 3 sets of keys on here, so I'm going to downsize. So that's 31 things from my desk area. These 2 are also going to be recycled, but I need to type them up first, so I'm going to do that now. See you tomorrow for 30 things somewhere else. One thing I have noticed as a chronically ill person that has gradually accrued more and more things that I have to keep track of, so medications, hearing aid, all the stuff that comes with hearing aids. I don't use small bags anymore. I haven't used it in about a year because I just have to carry so much stuff. So yeah, sadly, it's time for it to go. Also, there's a bag of pre-decluttered stuff. 4 things in here, and today is 30 things, so we are going to include these 4 things. So we are already up to number 5. That needs to go back up on the wall, but I'm going to do that when I do my clock. going to try and get rid of 9 things from this and then run these to a charity shop. That is everything that's going, and that's just one day. So I'm going to take this to a charity shop and maybe a bag from the spare room and come back and do day 3's number, so 29 things from day 3. Those bags safely taken to a charity shop. A part of the reason why my room is so messy, I don't actually live like this, is because I know I'm decluttering. So I think the next part that I'm actually going to start decluttering is the floor. The floor where I have been sitting, because basically I'm decluttering to make space for everything that I want to keep, so everything's just chaos. Right. Stuff, things, bin, and recycling is over there somewhere. I'll just throw it. So this box has 13 things in it, and I've just put one in the back, so we're at 14 already, so I've got 15 to go. Anything that's going to be donated that's on the floor will be washed before I take it. There is a pile of laundry over there, there is a basket under there, but it's been swamped, so it'll be added in there before being donated. Everything on the floor I have obviously used, and therefore I like using. There's been like 3 things, so I'm going to go back to this. That's for somebody, so it counts as a thing. I'm just going to put it back for tidiness. So this little pile of stuff is 33 items, so that's 4 more than intended, so I'm going to do 24 more things, and then that will be 3 days of catch up, and I should be back on track. This is another bag of stuff that I already decluttered. There are 9 things in it. Shame in changing tack. Halfway through, towards the end, at the start, whatever works for you. So what I've done is I have made a start on the mess and the laundry. So today I'm going to declutter some clothes, so I have space for the clean laundry, and I will be following my decluttering for trans people advice. I'll put a card up here. We are a work in progress, but let's get on with this. my junk shelf. See if I can get rid of 7 things from here. Paint. 1. 2. 5 more things. So I just picked up 5 random things from around my bedroom. I got rid of 24 things. Not all of this is going to go to a charity shop. I'm going to take the pictures out of these, donate the frames. A lot of it's just old underwear that doesn't fit. And that is obviously not going to be donated, that's going to go straight in the bin. Yeah, it's just a pile of stuff. And I know I only just bought this, but it doesn't work for what I need it to, so. Just a couple of bits from putting away more clean laundry. Pants didn't fit, that can go to a charity shop. 5 things and it's day 23 things today, so I have 18 things left to get rid of. Wish me luck. Some clean laundry. I've decluttered some stuff that I knew didn't fit me, but I've washed it, so let's have a little look. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. Okay, my camera died while I was trying to film this, but here is day 20 things. one day. I've got a couple of boxes of like personal stuff, like bank statements and other documents and stuff like that. Stuff that we don't need to air out on camera, just in case. This box here had this in it, and this had lots of like cards and like stuff you'd post, so like letter writing sets and that, but it was like bursting at the seams, so I just took the stuff out of this and put it in the box, and there is so much more space now, and I can get rid of this as a thing. 4 things, 18 things for the day, so like 14 more things. Cheated big time today. So it was mostly because I was tidying up, and then I went under my bed to put some like bedding away, and then I found this box, which is stuff that I decluttered a while ago, but I was going to sell it. It's been under my bed for about a year, obviously not selling it, so this is 17 things. And then I found this pile, just picking up bits and bobs I just didn't want. So this is a pile of 16 things that I no longer want or need. So that's an extra 2 days done. Yeah. Oops. Things, just some more clothes from the wardrobe that didn't make the cut the second time around, a book that, as much as I would love to read it, I have forgotten the first 3, some out-of-date Olbas oil, more medication, which is just in a plain box and I've never used, an old lanyard, a cable, I don't know what it does, an old picture frame, and an old certificate about pouring a pint online. More laryngitis croaking, I apologise, but here we have 13 things. They're all DVDs. Some of them don't have boxes because I put them in sleeves many years ago, but I haven't actually watched them in about a year. So there's 13, there's 12, same thing, and then just 11 bits. So there's like a car sticker, I don't have a car, 2 sets of business cards with my personal information on, so I'm not going to show it, but they're 2 things each because I don't use them. Some old makeup which will be going in the bin, a few more DVDs, and just a pair of socks that I've been using as a duster. So there's 11 things. Cool. So I have 10 things, admittedly weird things, and it seems like grasping at straws, but it is still clutter because none of these things really had a place or were taking up space. So this is where we're at. So I used these, I put them on the mug that I took out of this box. So now the mug is now being used and not stored, and the stickers are being looked at but used and looked at, so go with it. This is 2 things. This had the fine liners in that you can see in there. See how much space those things were taking up when I could have just put it there and looked at it and used it. So anyway, a micro SD card that is 1 gigabyte. Yeah, 1 gigabyte micro SD card. Not going to use, so that can go there. It's 4, 5, 6. The box 7, 8, 9, 10. These are just little bits and bobs, but 10 more, well, 10 less things taking up space. Morning. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go around the house and grab stuff that's mine that's just lying around, bring it up here, and I have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not just going to stop at 9, I'm just going to keep going until that's decluttered and then see how much stuff that is. And then if I can finish the challenge, I will, because I have no self-control. I really enjoy getting rid of stuff, and I have a lot to do, and there's still a lot of stuff in the spare room, so wish me luck. Things, so that's 9 things from day whatever it is, and then 1 thing for the next day, so 7 more things, and then we're down to the nitty-gritty. 9 and 8 things done. Now we're on to 7. Final week. Maybe finish today, maybe not. Right, you ready for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And the final thing. And then I'm going to have a clean up, get rid of the rubbish, get rid of the recycling that you can see there, and get this place looking good. And there will be a surprise in the after images. So, final thing. Are we ready? Ta-da! Everything has been moved. Purely so I have space to light my videos properly. You're welcome. No, but seriously, it's so cozy, and desk is a little messy, but I do live here, so I've got all my pagan stuff over there, more on that in the future if you want it. My clothes actually hang, and they're not just stuffed, so like, they move! Because the sun came out after I finished filming. Here it is with some natural light in it. It's so pretty. Little editing space next to the radiator because it's nice and warm. Totally worth it. I now have space. I had the space to move stuff around. I now have the space to light videos properly. I don't have to balance the tripod on the bed. I can edit next to the radiator, and because the bed isn't sapping all the heat from the radiator, my room stays warm. So this is the outcome of my 31-day minimalism challenge that I completed in about 2 weeks because I have no self-control. Pop a link to an article down below that I wrote last time I did the minimalism challenge. Definitely check that out, and stay tuned for Vlogmas. So like this video for the massive amounts of improvement, drop a comment with the part that helped you the most, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel as always, and click that notification bell so you get notified every single time I post a new video. Videos go up every Saturday at 6 PM UK time, apart from this month when it's Vlogmas. It could be as and when, but it's every day until Christmas. See ya!